Vice Mayor Messer.
I'd like to voice a frustration. You can give feedback if you want. On ordinance number 098, it was emergency language. Once again, it was brought up that it's emergency language. After that ordinance, we passed 5 ordinances with emergency language. No one even cared. No one even batted an eye. So, what I would like to hear is no more arguments about the fact that things are emergency language. And that's it.
Councilor Rodriguez.
Mayor, yes, I would, real quick. I just, we talked a lot about emergency legislation today, and I thought it was actually pretty good. But, there were some comments made at the end of last council meeting's session, I think from Council Member Messer, regarding the fact that there were multiple pieces of emergency legislation. And I'm just curious to the fact that, I guess I'm trying to figure out, do you know the intent of what normal legislation is for, the 30-day legislation is? Mr. Messer, do you have any understanding why we have 30-day legislation enacted for what's supposed to be normally put through? When it's normal legislation, non-emergency legislation, do you understand?
If you'd like to talk about this personally.
No, I'd like to know whether or not you understand the reason why we have non-emergency legislation, what the main intent is for that. Do you know? It's to give residents the opportunity to file a petition for a referendum. When you do put multiple pieces of legislation on emergency language, it gives us scrutiny, council scrutiny, when we routinely use emergency language without good reason. We do that here in this council quite a bit.
Thanks for the lesson.
Well,
have a nice night.
I thought maybe you should probably know.
Thank you.
You have a good evening.
May I comment on that?
No.
Okay.
No, because this is a discussion. Councilmember Rodriguez brought up an issue. Find it to be rather confrontive, really not appropriate, and so we're not going to engage in discussion about that.
Meeting then. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
My name is Matthew Rodriguez, and I have